Okay guys, we're over here at Home Depot. We gotta go to a Price Pfister water valve or shower valve, bathtub valve, the 3-handle unit rebuild, where I've done those videos before where we rebuild them all the way from inside the manifold out. We put the inner seats, then we put the new stems and all the new trim. That's basically what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go get the kit. I keep 2 of those kits on my truck, but I'd rather go buy them. That way I have a recent receipt for it, and I don't have to dig it out of my truck, because everything I got in there is for like emergency only. Like if I'm going to go to a service call and I don't know what I need, well, I can pull it from there. But a lot of the stuff there that I know I do need, I stop at Home Depot and pick it up. That way they have a copy of their receipt as well. If not, I put on truck item and then I put the price. So anyway, we're gonna just stop here, get what we need. Vinny's got to go. We're taking 2 vans today because Vinny's gonna leave after we do this valve job, that rebuild. Then Vinny's gonna take off and go pick up some closet doors at contractor's warehouse. Yeah, where he ordered them. So anyway, I'll see if he can get a little iPhone video over there as that as well. Okay, what we got here is we've got a 3-handle rebuild, and the tenant states that the water is going down the drain slow. So we're gonna go ahead and do the rebuild first, and then we're gonna try to snake that drain for him. See if we can't make that better. So we're gonna start with removing the handles and the canopies behind them and give them a whole new rebuild with new handles and everything. Okay, what we got here is we've got a 3-handle rebuild, and the tenant states that the water is going down the drain slow. So we're gonna go ahead and do the rebuild first, and then we're gonna try to snake that drain for him. See if we can't make that better. So we're gonna start with removing the handles and the canopies behind them and give them a whole new rebuild with new handles and everything. Okay guys, we got all the trim off. Now, what you want to remember, the first thing you want to remember is before you try to take these out, you open them up a little bit, just to get that back washer off the washer inside the manifold. I'll show you once I do that. But on the diverter, all you do is just, if it's one way like this, one way, just find the middle. And then this guy here, just open it up, get it off the seat, because you have your black washer on the end of the stem pushing against the seat and you're trying to loosen it. It's not so good. So if you release the black washer off the seat in the wall and get some space, now this will remove easier. So more easy. Can I have the tool that comes with it? And guys, when you buy that re-kit, show them the re-kit, the rebuild kit. That's the rebuild. When you get the rebuild, you also get the tool for it. So just pass over the parts, show them where the seats are, in-wall seats, point, yeah. Then your stems, and then the rest is all your handles, outside trim. Okay, and you get this tool with it right here. So now the tool doesn't come with a rod, but you can use a screwdriver or a crescent wrench. So we're just going to use a crescent wrench. You don't think he's upset because it closed? I don't want to bother the guy.
No. He closed his dad's door, I think.
Oh, okay. See how nice that broke loose? And yes, you're supposed to have your crescent wrench that way. I like it when this stuff wants to break loose like this. Okay guys, it's all broken loose. Let's just take it out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Inside the wall, there's a seat. This is missing the black rubber. That's why it's leaking. So, but what happens is, whether this is pushing on your seat or the black rubber is pushing on your seat, it's hard to break it loose. So you loosen these and it draws in. See, when you get to it, it's closed like that. It's hard. I can't even turn it, but it's in. Loosen it, it opens up, creates space. Now, whenever you have a missing rubber, you can bet that seat inside is destroyed. So we're gonna make sure we always replace everything. We never half-ass it and not do the seats. like the thing is stuck in there. I mean, it's undone by now. It's unscrewed by now. Something's kept. Yep, all the parts, the seals. Alright. What we'll do, guys, once we get all that out, we'll flush it. We'll go ahead and we'll get the seats out and we'll open up the valve on and off real fast and flush everything out. Okay, so now I need the seat remover. So there. Okay guys, this is a seat remover. Basically I've cut mine down. Give me a seat, Minnie. I've customized this one because I've had them where they're so long that they hit the back. But this one here should be for that one's for Price Pfister and this one's for Gerber. So here we go. We'll take those out, put that back. Oh, I feel the rubber in there, man. I can't get to it. I'm gonna have to dig the rubber out with a pick. But I'll do these guys right here. Okay, there's one. If these fall back in the wall, don't worry about it. You just don't want the new ones falling back. Okay, so there we go. There's the old seat, and you can see it's in bad shape there. We'll get the other one out. Then I'm gonna have to go get a pick because that missing rubber that you saw on the first one is stuck in there and I can't get the tool in there, so I'm gonna have to pick it out. So what we'll do is we'll put all this over here for now. Put it on the sink top if you would. Thank you. I'm gonna get another towel in there. Okay, I'm gonna go get something to pick this out with right here, and then we'll get that rubber, and then we'll get the last one, and then we'll blow it out. See inside here, guys? That rubber or something's in there, and I'm gonna have to dig that rubber out. If it's even a rubber, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just corroded inside. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it looks like the rubber. Got it, guys. Let me see if I can hook it and bring it out. There we go. I think I got it hooked. Got it. There it is, guys. See, that thing just deteriorated and on it went. Alright, so now what we want to do is, I really don't want to blast these out, Vinny. I'll wipe them out. You know why?
It's pretty far deep.
They're in the wall too deep. They're gonna go all in the. It's gonna go all inside. We can't flush these out, guys, because if we do, we'll just have to make sure when we open the water, we open the water with the stems open. That way, whatever's in there, these holes are really big. So if there's just a little bit of crud, it's not like it's going to go. I want to make sure that it's going to go down and not up to the shower head. Otherwise, I'll be cleaning the shower head out. What I'm going to do is just make sure the hot and cold is like that. And I'm going to make sure that the water is blowing down when we turn it on. So that way the shit don't go up. And if it does, then I'll take apart his shower and do what I got to do. Okay, so I'm going to wipe these out. Can I have a rag, Vinny? I'm just going to wipe the crap out inside the best I can. And actually, I'm just going to use my finger. Now, this one does have a big piece in here.
Would you like a pick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe so.
Try this one?
Yeah. This one does have some crap in there that's big. I think it's part of the ring. Yeah, it's the other part of the ring, guys. Look.
Wow.
Look at that. Holy. Now I get in there and feel, everything feels good. No more crud. Over here, no crud. Usually if the rubber comes out on the end of the stem, guys, you're good. It's just when it comes out without it, you gotta find that rubber, because if you don't, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, guys, now what we'll do is we'll turn this off. And now listen, when you put these seats in, guys, man, that's hard. When you put these seats in, guys, you don't need to put tape on them. In fact, putting Teflon tape on those little seats and even the stems will mess you up. What it does is that tape, Teflon, bunches up and you can't get that seat to the wall. In fact, these are designed to go in without this or the Teflon. But when they're old like that, I just like to put a little bit of this on the end of the seat just to help it lubricate. And it just does a good job when you got to get them out next time. But from the manufacturer, it's just brass to brass, and that stops your leaks right there. Brass to brass is all it takes for it to be leak proof. Almost like on a piece of copper with a ferrule, brass to copper. Anyway, I do like to put this on the let me have the seat wrench. Yeah. Okay, so we'll take that. I do like to put a little of this on. It helps for the removal next time. And it helps it seal up. Over the finish line, and we were actually first trying it with another bank. However, just like that on the threads. We figured we'd try. That's all you need. I don't want to put too much on. If I put too much of this shit on, I'll piss off Bob. I get it though, Bob. I know that this stuff is very expensive. On the Teflon, on the plumber's putty, whatever excess I put, it squeezes out, and I pull it off and I put it in my jar. But once this goes on, you can't put it back. So I get your point, Bob. I do. It's wasteful if you. Now I gotta find the thread. So I'm not hitting right. When these things are sitting so far into the wall, it feels like that thread is all screwed up. Something in there not doing good. Let me see what I see in there. Oh. What is that about? There's a seat in there that's broken off. And look and show them the empty ones. This is how it should look, guys. Okay, let me see here. This is how it should look. Let me have the camera. This is how it should look. A nice big old hole with threads. Look at this one. There's like another seat that's in there. I don't know what the hell they did. We got to get that out. Let me see my seat remover. It looks like they broke a seat off in there and they glued that other one on or something. Where's that other seat? Let me see all the seats I took out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's another seat in there, guys. How did they get that seat? We're going to investigate that later, Benny. Not on the renter's time. Hey, guys, they put a seat on top. I bet you they glued epoxy and stuck it in there. And they glued it on. I'm going to save this piece so we can investigate it. You guys saw me took the first one out, but I noticed it came out really easy. It was probably epoxied on. They couldn't get this guy out. But look at that. We should have, by the time we're done, guys, if I didn't make a mistake, there should be 4 of these seats in here when we dig it out. We'll look at it later. Okay, so now we're back in business. Now, guys, let's just say they broke this part off. And you strip this part out right here. That's right here. I have a special tool. It's a remover. You thread it in. It's a reverse thread. So when you thread it in, you thread it in reverse. And it goes in and it expands and it breaks it loose. So if this would have been where it was stripped and I couldn't get it, I do have a tool that'll go in and reverse thread it. It's just an easy out is all it is. Made for Price Pfister. Now we're good, guys. Look at that. We're going to see what the hell they did because I should have 4 seats in there. How that ever happened? Oh, wait. My fuck up, guys. I took out the rubber seal. Remember the rubber was stuck in there? And then I never did go in and get the seat. Keeping it real, guys. Just keeping it real. I could have done some editing.
That's nice.
Yeah, I could do some editing, but I'm not. Basically, the rubber seal was in there. I pulled out the rubber seal, but I was talking so much, I never went in and extracted the seat. So, anyway.
Oh,
No
thank
worries.
goodness.
Can I have another seat?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get some of this shit on here. Oh, let's put this on here like that. Okay. There we go. So this is the diverter seat. All the seats for the 3 are the same. There's no different one. The only thing that's different is the stems. Hot, cold, and diverter, but the 3 seats are exactly the same. So it doesn't matter which one goes where. I've had them where they were so messed up that I stripped out that little square in there and I had to use my reverse easy out to get it out. Not too tight with these guys. I get them where they stop and then I give it just a little niche and I back this up. I don't want to push down like this and bend anything. So I support that and give it a little niche. Okay.
Yep, of course. Yeah, this is just the background banks. Yeah, so this is just part of the lengthy underwriting process that, believe me, we're just continuously trying to make it a lot more smoother and simpler for everyone. Alright, but I just texted you, Brandon, the true fix site. Just reiterating, follow the expertise.
You don't have to worry about any of that plumber's dope on the outside where the rubber hits it. It'll wear it off.
Verbally have, you know, in
Now I don't like to tighten it in this position. I like to get it where I can really feel it. So I move my wrench about like that so I can feel almost like a torque wrench for me. So that's where it wants to stop. Now I'm going to give it just a little. I'm going to back it up like that. If you go too much, you'll strip it. The brass will strip out easy. But you can't have it so loose that when you turn the water off and the stem hits it and then you go to open it, it reverses the seat. You got to have it tight enough so when you open the water, it doesn't start reversing that seat. So I think I'm going to use this on the stems because the stems are slow. So we're done with this part, guys. Okay, so let's have the stems. I don't care which ones. Now, guys, when you get these 3 stems, the only one that's different is the diverter. You're hot, and this is your hot or cold. This is your hot or cold. Doesn't matter which. This is your diverter. The diverter is always going to have this little opening. That way, when you close it up, it pushes the water up and out the shower. When you open it up, then the water doesn't go through here no more and it goes down into the tub spout. So now I like to put this on too, just to get it to thread nicely. As a look. Come on in. Come on in. You're doing good. We're giving you a complete rebuild kit right over here.
Oh, okay. I figured as much.
Yeah,
It's messed up, right?
Yes. So we went with new stems inside, new seats inside.
everything will be the exact
And all new trim outside. It's gonna look. It's gonna be like a brand new unit.
Awesome.
And then I'm gonna also take. He mentioned that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna snake it for you.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. You alright with that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Good enough.
Okay. Thank you so
We're
much.
just.
Is the water off right now?
Yes, but it'll only be off for about another
It's not really a newer
10 minutes.
Okay. What?
Yeah,
I just
okay.
wanted to know. Okay.
I was just making a lot of noise, so I didn't want to make him uncomfortable.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, your son is a real nice guy, by the way.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a keeper.
Yes.
We'll keep him.
Yeah, I think I don't know about him. Sometimes I have my days where he's a keeper too.
Oh, very good. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you. Vinny, I need the Teflon on this. There's Teflon for this. Yeah, she has a really nice son that got us in here, got us going. Okay, guys, don't forget the Teflons. The green one is for the diverter. They always let you know that because the diverter's got a little different shape. It threads the same, but anyway. Black one goes right here. And then this one here, you always make sure it's in open. It comes open from the factory, but make sure it's open. And then we'll put this guy in first. Okay, and now I'll take the tool versus the tool. I'll just do all these first. Here goes the next one. Where's the Teflon for that guy? Okay, Teflon going on. Put that on. This is the this is another hot or cold. Doesn't matter which. And then now the diverter. This is the diverter. This is the reason why they give you a green one. It's a little bit different size thread and everything. They do that so you don't make a mistake and put the diverter in the wrong hole.
Give me a call as soon as you guys have completed this and sent over everything, and I'll make sure to get my license.
Okay guys, here we go. So
Thank you very much. Alright, thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. I gotta run to another meeting here.
there we go, I think. Diverter's open. Let me have the tool. Oh, shit. Okay, now we'll tighten these up a little bit. I just hand tighten them real quick and then I'll do the wrench. Okay, here we go with the wrench. Guys, these don't have to be too tight either because you can squash the Teflon ring, the seal, and you could have a leak. We're going to check all that before we put the trim on. Okay, these here, you can kind of feel it gets a little mushy first and then it hits a stop right there. So,
And this business of yours, energy discount, and is it present or is it part of
make sure I get that on. And then we got to check the packing nuts, guys. Remember in the last video, the packing nuts were leaking, all three. But I checked them anyway, and I had checked them that day. But I didn't think that they needed to be as tight as we ended up doing. So now let's get this good. That feels about right.
3 months or however many processing
Feels
stations?
about right. And this diverter feels right. Now these packing nuts. The other side, this side is for your stem, and this is for your packing nuts. The way you can see, the way to test them is just take the old handle, whatever is available, and feel it. If it feels loose, like this feels pretty good, guys, but just for the hell of it, I'm gonna give it a little more, just a little bit. That feels really good. That's loose. That one's tight.
Right?
That one feels good.
Come on.
This one feels a little loose right here.
Well,
That's
you
good.
Send me whatever bank statements that you have.
There we go. So we're gonna try that right there, guys. I'm gonna go turn on the water and see what we get. This water should. I wanted because guys, I decided instead of blowing it out, I'll just take the hose off. If I blow any crud up there, it looks pretty clean. But because their manifold is way in the wall, I don't want no water leaking in between their wall if there's an issue. This way we can see. So I'm gonna go turn on the water, guys, and then you can stay here.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Usually all you really need to look for once this is on is get a handle. And we're going to open the water and see if they leak at the packing nut. So basically the packing nut is these things I tie. If they don't leak, we're good. Let me have your light, Vinny. We'll do one at a time. So just make sure the water's going down. Put the water down. in the water there. Okay, there's water right there. They're both leaking. I see this good. See that, guys? They're all leaking. Let me get it. Okay guys, we're gonna tighten those up. Same thing as last time.
And look at the drain. This is the drain.
Yeah, drain's a little slow too. We'll get to that after. So I'll take this tool, guys, and I'm gonna tighten down on those packing nuts. And also, I saw some water running from the tub. I'll show you guys. I saw the tub spout leaking inward. I need to get in there and do this. We'll just clean our bathtub out later. Can I have a towel please for my niece? I think it's draining too bad. Doesn't seem to be draining too bad, guys. But hey, we don't want to do it. They want it, we'll get it done. Okay, so now we're going to tighten up all three of these packing nuts. I think the reason why they leave them loose now is because if they were to tighten them up where I'm tightening, by the time they get to the installer, they could be crushed already and leaking and dried up. And I think they leave that for us to do. But they never used to leave them this loose. Okay, so now I'm going to try these. Let me have the handle. And I think I'll
step out this way?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'll take the towel with me. We'll see what we get here, guys. Maybe I can just stand in here. Looking good. Maybe I'll do one at a time. That's it.
You have a flashlight?
Let me have the light. Oh, got it. No drip. I'm going to test it really good though. I'm going to get out of the shower, guys. But I just want to give it a rough test here before I get out. Good. Okay. Just want to have a little bit of a shine, but it's not leaking. So I'm just going to give it a little bit more. I think it's just residual, but I'm going to do a little more. Hold that light for me. There we go, guys. Okay, now let me feel how that feels handled, because if you go too tight, it gets too stiff.
Looks like it's dripping right now. Look.
No, it's dripping down there. I think that's residual.
Okay, residual.
Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, that's as stiff as
Yeah, I think
want
it's
it to go.
residual.
Yeah, it's residual, right?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, guys, we got the hot and the cold on, and there's no leaking anymore. All the packing nuts are good. So, where's the flashlight? I'll show you. Put a little light on the subject. Okay, nothing coming out there. Nothing coming out there. All the packing nuts are tight. So, I think we're good. Go ahead and shut those both off, and we'll get ready with the trim. Holy shit. I was washing my shoe. Okay, now drop the water down. Hey, that tub spout has a little bit of a leak. I don't know if it's just leaking backwards or what. I wonder if they use the shower much. Okay, so with that being said, we will we'll get this nice first, and then we'll show them the bathtub spout. Okay, let me have all the trim in. And I'll take that towel. I'm gonna wipe my stuff off. And we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause this one.
Okay, guys. So now, did these flanges come with little black tampons? I mean, little white washers that go over here. They should have. Oh no. I'm talking about the little gaskets. They usually come with little gaskets.
Mm-hmm.
Look inside the box. I can't believe they didn't give us the.
You're talking about these?
Yeah, no,
Those
the flat ones that usually go over the
That's
stairs.
it.
So they didn't give it to us this time? I mean, you don't have to have them, but they're nice when they do give them to you. Boy, the companies are getting cheap. All they're just thin little, they go right over. But guess what, guys?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, they go right over the white thing, but they don't have them this time.
I think when you buy these solo, they come with it.
Oh.
That's what I remember.
Okay, so why don't we do this then? Let's just go ahead and give me some plumber's putty. And a screwdriver. And this stuff is cold.
You're starting a fire.
See, the only thing I need to start a fire is under your ass, boy. Keep you moving. That'll help, guys. It's not 100%, but it'll help. The other ones didn't have anything. Didn't have putty or the little washers. Alright, so here we go, guys.
Plastic down there.
Don't tell me what to do.
You see where I get it from, Mom? If you're watching it.
Wait, you think she's on there live? Yeah.
You see where I'm getting that from, Mom?
I always do the two outside ones, so if there's a little play in the manifold back there, I draw it up and then I do the center one. So I
Come
just-
in, Tokyo. Come in.
And guys, just don't do this and do that and you're done. You'll find that these are always going to be loose. You don't want that. You want to just keep doing them until they all dead stop. Just keep going over it until they all, because if you stop in the very beginning, you're going to have a couple loose ones. So every time you tighten this one up, you go over here. And then eventually you'll get to where you tighten this one up and this one doesn't do anything. Same with the middle. When you tighten that one up, go back over here. See? Everything is rock solid right now. Okay, we're good there. Now, could I have the screws for that, son?
Here's cold. Over here.
Okay, they don't matter. They used to put a little dash of blue Loctite there before. I guess they had problems with that or something, or they're just... Now when you tighten the screw, don't tighten it and let this whole thing spin. You crush the rubber in there. Okay, now when you're going to put these cold caps and hot caps on, what I like to do is I like to find their position. So what I do is I open one up at a time, and then I go about right there, and that feels about right. And I go like that.
Cold.
Okay, it's cold's to the right. Right there.
Hot.
Hot to the left.
How do you point the diverter?
Diverter down. It's in the down position right now, so
Put it down.
you put it in the down
Oh.
like that. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to check everything. So here, take this out. Let me get my towel out. Alright, hold on here. Now let me try it out. It's good. They're all stiff on the new. Good. Everything's looking good. Oh, we're doing good, guys. Oh, I see the water's coming down here and rolling down. Okay, I thought it was leaking back here, guys, but it's not. The water's coming here and going down. Here. Okay, now she wants the drain snake, so let's go ahead and
Prepare for that.
prepare for that. Let me have a towel and we're gonna snake the drain here. Can I have WD-40 on there. We have some, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take this guy out as well. Do you have that little hook? I got it. Never mind.
You got the pick?
Yeah.
You want it?
No, got it. Okay. We're gonna have to, I need a Phillips and a straight slot instead of this 4-way because water gets in there and rusts it.
Mm-hmm.
That I just need a straight and a Phillips. That way, it's just a regular screwdriver and it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, but that
Well,
one,
there's the problem with their stopper. Look at this. Get a picture of that. The problem is
someone
they
tried sneaking it.
no, that's their stopper.
Oh, okay.
They left it. They left a stopper in there that had a lever. It's for the lever. See, this goes on the lever, and that's why they're having problems. Okay, turn that off. It looks like somebody went in here to snake it, and they took the plate with the lever arm off, and they couldn't get this out, and they abandoned it and just put a cover plate. I'm gonna try to get some of this shit to roll down the pipe. And then I'm going to try to get this out. I don't want to pull the drain apart though, guys. If not, I'm just gonna bid them for a new, give me something to hit the bottom of that. A new overflow.
Yeah, like a physical card reader.
Try the other, yeah.
Get a picture of me, guy. Let me try this. It's in there, guys. I'm afraid I'll break the overflow. Let me try to get this centerpiece. I'm gonna try to bend these ears a little bit. Like that. Let's see if I can get in there better, where it's not hitting the top. Not coming out, guys. I don't want to tear up this drain. So, I'm going to give the guy, I'll go ahead and take pictures of this, guys, and I'll send him an estimate to do the whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.
So, I'll put a new shoe, and I'm going to change the tub spout because it's leaking. I don't like the way I see that water coming through here. So, I'm going to get plenty of pictures of this. I'm going to put this back together. Give me the screws, honey.
Hold on. I have a question.
What?
What if you racked, you like kind of, I don't want to, you know.
Well,
I
what'll
don't wanna-
happen is, Vinny,
What if you like pushed a little bit down to like
then
reset?
they'll have no bathtub. If I push a little
Oh.
down and try to break it loose, they can end up with nothing.
Yeah,
At
okay.
least they have something for right now.
Yeah. Got you.
So let me have those screws. I'd rather just get permission, put
No,
it out, and then
definitely.
I'll remove it. I'll snake it. I'll do the whole 9 yards under their dime. Because if we screw something up, they're gonna blame us.
That makes sense.
So it's better to get the permission of the management, give them pictures. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Can I have a screwdriver, son? I think for now.
Good thing I asked, because if I
Okay.
was here by myself, that's what I would have thought of trying, but
Yeah, but remember,
No.
if you smack it down and
then
then
you're
it
closing
lodges,
it. Yeah.
you're closing it, and then
Yeah.
they won't even have a tub, and they'll have to have it done this day. At least we can schedule this now.
Yeah.
So, I think I had you get a picture.
I did. Of
That, and then
tears.
what about here?
I can get the picture.
There's water dripping. Picture of my finger.
So I'll just need a void check.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm not going to over tighten these. And let's do me a favor. Okay, guys, we're done with this job. I'm going to go talk to the tenant, and I'm going to rinse out their bathtub, let them see everything that we did do. I'm going to let them know we're going to estimate this and that, and we'll be back soon to do all that. That way, you know, they're able to get what they need. So I'm going to put this guy back right here. This screw doesn't even fit. Just kind of goes right like that. So that's the best way to do it, is let the management know, because otherwise they think you're screwing them. They think you're, you know, looking for stuff or promoting stuff and trying to take a $165 job and turn it into $500. So I am gonna give them a free little WD, shot of WD for their rollers. It's a little rough. All right, guys. We'll talk to you outside when we put our tools away. Okay, guys, we're all done over here. What we're gonna do is Vinny's gonna leave here and go pick up those closet doors, right? Mm-hmm. Told him to get a little video of the place. It's called Home. What's in it? It's called HD Supplies, which stands for what?
Home Depot. Supplies.
No, Home Depot owns them.
I think Home Depot. No, I think
Home Depot owns HD, but it's called HD is for hard. There's a word for
I need
it.
to clean this up though.
Google what HD stands for. I think it stands for. We'll find out what it stands for, guys. I think it's for hardware or. Anyway, it's called HD Supply. There's only a few of them around. Home Depot owns them. Or no, they own contractors. Home Depot owns
It was acquired by Home Depot in 2020.
Okay, so it is owned by Home Depot.
HD stands for HD Supply.
Yeah, but HD has a meaning. I think it was for.
HD Supply is a subsidiary of the Home
Just
Depot.
Google what does
Maybe
HD mean.
Maybe Home Depot.
No, it doesn't. It's been HD Supply ever since they bought them.
Oh.
Before they bought them. You know what I mean? So, look at this idiot. I'm going to move my van. Figure out what HD stands for. Okay, guys. It used to be Contractors Warehouse, CW. They changed it to HD Supply. That's right. Now I remember. Back when I was going there, it was Contractors
Warehouse.
I don't know. Anyway, we're going to HD Supply, and hopefully Vinny will get some video, and we'll see you guys down the road. Okay, guys, I just got a work order. I was ready to send Vinny to HD Supply, but they got something about a garbage disposal, and the sink is backing up, and it marked urgent. So we're going to head over there instead of sending him to go get that closet door, because we're not even scheduled for it. But you were like, why do I drag him with me? Well, normally I'd go do this myself and send him, or grab Alicia too, you know, and go do it. But I want him to learn everything. Everything has its own, like I can get 10 garbage disposals under his belt before I kick him loose, that's even better. And like on this one here, they're stating that it's garbage disposal and backing up. Once you eliminate the garbage disposal problem, next thing you know, their sink is draining good sometimes. If not, we're gonna have to snake it as well. So anyway, we're gonna head to this new job. See you over there, guys. All right, we got a garbage disposal that will not move. Usually what happens is they either jam up, and when they jam up, they leave the switch on too long and it trips a little breaker under there. So I'm gonna have Vinny film me here. We're gonna go here and try to see if it's jammed first. And it is jammed. We'll try to break it loose. So what I do is I just get it where it breaks loose. I'm not gonna even hit the reset button yet, but I just get it to where like it went loose right there. Now I'm gonna get in there and see if I can start pulling it out.
Yeah. Can I unplug it?
No, you're supposed to, guys, unplug it, but switches on or off. Yeah, I know. Look at that, guys. The switch is in the on position. So I am going to unplug it. And switch it around here. Okay, guys, let's fill some stuff
Here, just get you some soap.
here. I'm good.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that out. None of that should have. Oh, here's what got it right here. Okay, here's what got you.
That must have been mixed a very long time. I thought something that right.
That water's hot. Man. It's starting to burn.
Happened to no feeling in my hand.
Well, I got some feeling.
What kind of dog is that?
Golden Doodle.
Golden.
Pioneers is what it is. Is it freezing in here?
No. No, you cold?
Hell yeah.
Maybe because I've been moving
Right.
quite a bit.
And I just got home from like Havasu where it was all nice and hot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm up there right now, like
How's the weather up there?
it was like 93 the whole time. It was nice.
Really? That's good.
I can see how this could be cold then. Yeah.
Yeah, you're used to it over there.
You feel like can like I was like, I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, see, the only thing, guys, this should have never done anything. This might have, but most of the stuff that I'm getting out of there is not a problem. Now, let me see if it starts to spin freely. Okay, guys, look down here. Let's see. Okay, see, it's still jamming up. So they're now, notice how I let it grind a little bit, but then I went back to loosen it. If I keep turning, I'm just going to grind it in and jam it up again. The minute I turn it, when it starts to go soft, that's when I stop. And then I go dig again.
So there's a little technique to it.
Yeah, people think you just keep spinning it around. And you spin it until it starts to get soft, and then you go dig around.
Yeah, I'll be upstairs here with
No worries. If there's something other in there, probably gonna have to jam up. But now watch again, guys. I'm gonna spin it, and it's probably gonna jam up again, and then I'm gonna just try to go until it gets soft again. Oh no!
Oh wow.
Looks like we got it. Now, obviously she was running it quite a bit, so let's fill the breaker switch under here. There's a little red switch. Click. I just clicked it. It was tripped. So now,
I'm gonna get my hand near the trigger.
okay.
There you go.
Okay,
It
now
was on.
now when you hear that grind, guys, that means there's still stuff in there that needs to be ground up. So what I like to do is bump it. That way, if there is still something hard in there, I'm not going to jam it up to where it's hard to get like that was. I'm just going to go on and off with it. Ready?
You're good.
Now, it's safe to soak.
This is the kind of stuff I thought Katie's like little lessons go along.
Get a picture of that. So are you gonna still go get your closet door
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
This turned out to be something little.
That way we can schedule that job a little quicker or whenever. We can put it in our house until then.
Yeah, and I'll tell her if she ever jams it up again, she can get the YouTube video off my channel on how to unclog it. Okay, let's roll. What are you doing? Let's wrap that up nicely. Do you have a trash can here?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's just clean up our mess.
Take my like.
Say goodbye to her. Ma'am? Yes. If by chance. What's that? Yeah, well, it was just that stick. That candy stick.
What could that have been? I've been out of town for like, I don't use my garbage disposal that often, but
This is what I can leave this with you. This is a. Do you think if it ever jammed up again, you would want to try it, or do you think you'd rather just call in?
yeah, I'm calling you guys.
Okay, then I won't even.
All right.
Okay, because it can be a little.
So that white stick, because I've been out of town.
It just jammed up in there.
What that?
somehow.
But what could that have been though? Who sticks?
That was a candy stick.
I don't eat that shit.
Yeah, that's a candy stick. That's all it was.
Yeah, I'm calling my boyfriend. Were you eating candy? Because we haven't seen each other for 2 weeks now. Because we're like flip flopping. I was in Denver, then he was in Vegas, and
You're
I was
moving
in Mexico.
around.
So I haven't seen him for like 2 weeks, but when he came home last week, I'm like, I asked him, were you eating candy and shoved it down the goddamn garbage disposal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go.
That was
Nice to
easy.
see you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
guys.
See you later.
My pug's like, let me out those meatballs. Thanks,
Bye.
boys. Have a good
Bye-bye.
rest of your day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Check my mail out here.
Okay, guys, we got this job handled. We're at the beach again.
My father is a general contractor.
The water's right over there again.
Thank you, though.
We got our bands right here. Now Vinny's gonna go to HD Supply and pick up those closet doors so we have them and get them scheduled. And right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go home. I get to go home a little early today. Put this video together. Okay, guys. There's the water. I'm just waiting for my turn. The house is just a half a block in. They get a lot of money for these rentals, guys. I don't even know how these people can afford the rent. I know I wouldn't be able to afford the rent on one of these places. And it sounds like it's just the one lady and her boyfriend, but I think these things rent for like $5 grand a month or even more, $6 grand a month, somewhere in there. But anyway, I'm gonna head home and get these invoices written up. We did our 2 jobs. I'm trying to give this customer same-day service. He loves same-day service, so no matter what I'm doing during the day, I try to fit his job in. If not, just the next day at the very worst. But he only used me for electrical, and I gave him a phone call a week ago. I said, hey, I noticed all you call me for is electrical. You know, I do a lot more. I do plumbing, this, that. And he goes, you know, I know you do, but I just never thought of it that way. I'm going to start sending you some of my maintenance jobs that I get during the day, you know, as long as you can get to them within 48 hours. And I said, yeah, I'll eat them up. I says, that's why we got 2 trucks on the road now. So he's been like sending me a job a day. But anyway, on top of everything else I got. On that other job, I'm going to go ahead and call the management company and let them know about that drain and what needs to be done, and put in the estimate, and we'll schedule that for next week, guys. All right, well, I guess we'll see what comes in for tomorrow. I was hoping to do those closets tomorrow if the lady will let me. Once I know they have the closets in his van and they're not damaged, then I'll call her and see if we can go back to that job and put those closets in for tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm on my way home. I have signed off, but I was thinking about something. You know, I hate it. I don't know what it is, but there's Vinny right there in front of me. I don't know where he's going. I thought he was going to HD Supply. Maybe something changed. Anyway, I hate it when I have to turn in these invoices where, you know, I know she's going to get billed for it. You know, I would love to just say, hey, it was jammed. Don't know what caused jammed it. You know, what jammed it. But, you know, I have to be faithful to my customers. There goes Vinny. I have to be faithful to my customers simply because, you know, it's not like I can call her and say, hey, I'm not going to tell them about the candy stick, you know, and then later it comes up or they see my video or something. You just can't do that. But I wish there was a way, but, you know, when I write this invoice, I'm going to have to, you know, I took a picture of the candy stick and all the stuff that was in there, and they're going to back bill her. That's just what they do. They're there to save the owner money. They're there to protect the owner and keep his property rented, make sure people aren't tearing their shit up, making sure that the tenants aren't causing damage that costs the owner money. You know, but it is always something that bothered me. I've always had a hard time writing that invoice up in a way that I know they're going to give it back billed, especially if they're really nice people. There's some people that I've dealt with that were assholes with me from the very beginning of the phone call to the time I left, and then we'd find something really bad, and I had no problem writing it up and sending the pictures in and hoping that they would get back, you know, billed, and they did. But, you know, when you have some nice families, it's mostly the families that bother me when they got kids and they're making ends meet. It's really hard, but I have to do it because I'm gonna admit, in the past I let a lot of things slide, but now that I got a YouTube channel and a lot of these management companies know I have it, I've had people talk to the management company, say, oh yeah, Vince is a real nice guy, and he videotaped the jobs, he has a DIY channel, and you know, so a couple of them already know the deal. And with that being said, I had to honk at these assholes. They were sitting at the light. I usually give them 8 seconds, 9 seconds before I blow the horn. I hate doing that too. Anyway, but the bottom line is, I have in the past, but now I can't, because, you know, the evidence is there. But and you know, I got to remember who pays my bills. Who, you know, it's the management companies and the owners that own those properties. So I have to, you know, pick which side I'm on. You know, but I just thought I'd talk about that on the way home, guys. All right, talk to you guys later.
Alright guys, well, I'm here at Contractor's Warehouse, also known as HD Supply, I believe. Got the van all ready for the closet door. I'm gonna go pick them up right now. Alright guys, it's all covered up. Went a little overkill. Alright guys, so I got the closet door in here, so it won't slide. It was kind of a pain in the ass doing it by myself, but and then this got it in, not here. Sitting on it. No, it's not touching the glass, but I am going to put this around it so there's no scratching or anything that damages these closet doors. And it's also so I'll get back with you in a few minutes.